Well, can you tell us how your revelation, your conversion to Islam, the moment that you knew that Islam was the way forward for you, how did that happen?
Well, it was rather late. I was about 27 at that time. And I'd tried, as I said, all these other ways. I'd been searching, but without finding actually the peace that I was looking for. Then I was given a copy of the Quran. And that's really how I began to embrace Islam. It was in fact a gift from my elder brother, David. And when I started to read the Quran, it struck me that this was like no other book I'd ever come across. The words seemed to be so straightforward and speaking with such authority. It didn't seem as if any human being had written this book.
Was there one sentence in the Quran that unlocked the secret for you?
Well, I think if you take the Quran as a whole, it couldn't just have happened like that with one sentence, but it was a gradual awakening to the fact that there was nothing wrong with this book. I mean, the more I read it, the more I realized there was no contradiction, whereas all other books I knew had to have something wrong with them. They were written by a human being, they had to. But there was something about this book that didn't show any signs of imperfection. And the most striking thing, I would say, the thing that grasped me the most, was the testimony in the Quran, the constant testimony to the fact that there is only one God. And that, to me, gave me the message I was looking for, because up until that point, I thought that religion is a personal business, something which, well, you choose that way, I'll choose this way. I personally think I'm right, but in fact, this was something which I felt had to be accepted by everyone, because everyone by nature believes in some higher power, some controlling force. Many names are given, but essentially it comes down to this, that there has to be only one for all, and that naturally led to changing my whole view of life. For instance, it naturally brings you to understand that people are equal, because we're all created by the same God, and that we're all servants of the same Lord. So that gives you a kind of a feeling that there is unity, purpose, bond between human beings. And that's what I found was the most impressive aspect of the Quran.